Good afternoon. My name's Jacob Kelly, and so I'm presenting the calculations portion of our project. So here on this first slide, you can see some of the. I included all of the information we used to get to where we got, um, to get all of our conclusions. The law of cosines, figuring out some of the angles. That took a lot more time than I was anticipating with this project, but um, going through the calculations, everything was sum of forces. Sum of forces in the x, sum of forces in the y, as well as the moments. Um, and using the moments was really key to figuring out quite a bit of what was going on here through this hoist. Um, Here, again, you can see how some of the angles were gave us some trouble trying to figure out what they all were, as well as dimensioning everything, um, and then breaking some of the individual members down to create their individual to figure out their individual forces, and then come up with those numbers that we did. Um, so, in conclusion, it became very apparent how the forces were transmitted through, and they followed a very distributed path. Now, granted, there's only 3 or 4 members for them to follow through, but you could see how it was splitting the load, and at times it seems like it's multiplying the load, but then it's cutting it back, and it was very interesting. And the forces that we were coming up with through it were actually a bit more than I was anticipating. So that was a very interesting conclusion. But thanks for your time. Have a good one.